Imagine, if you will, a bustling college campus. There's a tangible energy in the air, a blend of intellectual curiosity and youthful passion. Now picture a sea of students, their voices rising in unison, carrying signs, demanding change. This is the reality on many campuses across the United States, where pro-Palestinian protesters are making their voices heard. But what exactly do these protesters want? Today, we'll delve into this complex issue. At the heart of the protests is a demand for divestment from companies linked to Israel. Protesters are urging universities to disclose investments and sever ties with Israeli universities. But divestment is not the sole demand. They're also calling for a ceasefire in Gaza, protection of free speech, and amnesty for those arrested during protests. They're asking for an end to policing on campus. But this push for divestment is not without controversy. Critics argue that it's hostile towards Israel and potentially anti-Semitic. The protesters, on the other hand, view it as a symbolic stand for justice and equality. The aim? To raise awareness and challenge the financial ties between universities and Israel. Take Columbia University, for instance. Pro-Palestinian protests there have persisted despite arrests and suspensions, with the university even calling on law enforcement to intervene. Over 100 arrests have been made, marking the first time since 1968 that the university has taken such drastic measures. Despite the arrests, students like Maria del Grosso continue to protest, their convictions unswayed. And then there's the perspective of billionaire hedge fund manager Bill Ackman. He's called on Harvard to take stronger disciplinary actions against anti-Semitic and pro-Palestinian activities on campus. He's highlighted instances of Jewish students being bullied and physically assaulted, anti-Semitic statements, and pro-Palestinian chants. Ackman's call to action raises another important aspect of this issue: the need for a balanced and respectful discourse. Finally, let's look at the Ivy League universities. Amid rising tensions over the Israel-Hamas conflict, Jewish college students plan to sue these prestigious institutions for alleged inaction on campus anti-Semitism. The presidents of these universities have been criticized for their responses, with some even resigning in the face of controversy. So what does all this mean? Pro-Palestinian protests on college campuses are a complex issue. A tapestry woven with threads of free speech, academic freedom, divestment, and the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It's a narrative that continues to unfold, one protest, one demand, one voice at a time. This is not just about divestment, but about the struggle for justice, equality, and the right to express one's beliefs. It's a story that will continue to shape the landscape of higher education, and indeed the world itself, in the days to come.